Are you bored of just sitting in the house all day thinking, I wish there was anything I could do right up to this point? Do you want to take a vacation that discovers the fascinating oddities of yesterday? Yes! So, hold on tight as we travel back in time to the Silurian period. You see, if you don't know, the Silurian period existed during the Paleozoic era from 444 to 419 million years ago, lasting an approximate 25 million years. The perfect time to chill for a glamorous vacation. If you're an outside type of guy, I would best say you wear a jacket because the climate can best be described as quite damp, with the sea levels regularly rising higher and higher than today. I can say this is due to the increasing CO2 levels in the atmosphere that causes a variety of events, such as trapping heat that significantly increases the planet's temperature, liquefies glaciers, and flooding throughout the continents. In addition, the atmosphere is quite hot, being composed of primarily low levels of oxygen but higher levels of carbon dioxide with a higher percentage of agonizing asphyxiation. So, I would bring a respirator if I were you. As we travel across Gondwana, you'll see that the continents are all gathered and focused together towards the equator. An example of this can be shown with landmasses such as Laurentia, Baltica, and Avalonia, who all drift towards each other to not only get out of debt, but also help each other to form what eventually becomes La Russia. With these slow changes and the gradual warming of the climate, there's enough space and time to watch our planet evolve and support both diverse marine life and the hosting of living plants and animals. If you're interested in being introduced to some of the locals, you'll be welcome to see a large bunch of unique animals such as the vicious, fearless apex predator of the Silurian oceans, the eurypterid. Similar to today's horseshoe crabs, eurypterids have a semicircular interior with a long, tapering tail used to help inject venom and fear into their unsuspecting prey. Another animal that can be seen is the trilobite, known to be both a scavenger and a filter feeder in the Silurian oceans. However, trilobites are also known as active predators, being from the size of a ladybug's body to an intriguing 28 inches across 20,000 different species of trilobites. We're not done yet, though, because the agnatha is one of the first sets of vertebrates to live during the Silurian period. Additionally, agnathas aren't entirely extinct, with there being the hagfish, a jawless, intricate lamprey that looks quite identical to an eel. Now, the final animal you might come across is the cystoid, which is an echinoderm known for its hard and calcareous exoskeleton. Additionally, they also have pores throughout their body that are either evenly distributed or in distinct parts, allowing for respiration. Unfortunately, you may not see them though, for a majority of cystoids are immobile, with most living close to the bottom of the sea, stuck to the seafloor. But I guess you could say that their credit's quite poor. Get it? No one? Not a single person? Okay. Now, since we've met the animals, why don't we take some time getting to know some of the plants? If you look closely, you'll notice the Cooksonia, which is actually the first land plant that has vascular tissue, which functions as its circulatory system. Cooksonia is quite small, along with the addition of branching stalks and spore capsules at the tips. And let's not forget about the Baragwanathea, a complex lycophyte with spike-type leaves that can best be known as one of the first plants that had adapted to living outside of water. As we conclude our exploration, I feel that there are quite a few things you should know about that will happen. You see, the Silurian period was the birthplace of the first land animals, reefs, and sharks, occurring right after a large extinction of deep-sea organisms from the Ordovician period. Also, throughout the Silurian period, the Selenic orogeny causes early-stage subduction to the east of Proto, known today as North America. Consequently, large amounts of salt and gypsum are deposited throughout evaporate basins after a length of about a few million years. Overall, the Silurian period is the best time to have a thrill-filled leisure, with there being different types of marine biology, shallow complex seas, incomprehensible scenery, and the unique evolutions of the hundreds and thousands of different species of life in the world of yesterday.